Hi.
Welcome.
Stamp and Scoop Show. I think we're 153.
153.
Wow.
At least that's what we're calling it.
That's what we're, we lost count. That's where we're picking it back up again. Welcome to the Stamp and Scoop Show.
We're doing something beachy
Yeah.
and warm.
Yeah, because it is January, at least when we're filming. You might be watching live, you might be watching the replay, but when we're filming this, it's January.
And snowy.
In New England and snowy.
Yeah.
And we want to feel warm, beachy, happy vibes. So we are sharing the By the Beach suite today and some amazing ideas that you can make with it. We're going to be doing some fun. I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy box using it. And so
and hopefully not eat all the chocolate. She's gonna
yeah, I know. That's the hardest part is not eating the chocolates. So welcome aboard, everybody. Since we can talk about that after, but since we're live, we have a prize.
Woo! You're going to get the bundle of the Seaside Bay, the stamp set and coordinating die. All you have to do is leave a comment on the broadcast you're watching. God, I lost my train of thought. Just leave a comment. That's all we want. Leave a comment. And then share any social media that you like. And come back here and say shared with a D, and you enter you a second time to win the Seaside Bay. I'm by the Bay, Seaside Bay, hello Bay. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's going to be a tongue twister kind of day.
So there's a lot of Bay.
That means we have a winner from our last episode.
Woohoo! Congratulations to Patricia Settle. You won the Desert Details bundle, which is also included in the mini January to April catalog. It's a really good bundle. We showed you lots of samples on a prior episode if you want to check those out.
And we'll just continue on with the news. I gave a little sneak peek of this one, but this is now available. And the suite that we're showing you today by the Bay is actually in this January to April Stampin' Up mini catalog. And you can, if you don't have a hard copy, and yes, we know you want it.
You want a hard copy.
You want a hard copy.
Yes.
You can request one through either myself or Linda by going to our websites right here on the screen, and you can get them a free copy from us. So we are going to touch base back here in a minute with By the Bay. But before we do, let's tell you a little bit about Celebration.
Woo-hoo.
Celebrate
is the best time of the Stampin' Up year because it's cold, it's drab, and we get all fun free stamps. So there are multiple ways to celebrate. And this is only, I know, and it's only for 2 months. It's only through the end of February. So one way is to get yourself a prepaid paper pumpkin subscription.
Yes, this is the time to do it. I know a lot of my customers do this.
Mine do too.
Every celebration period, they buy the 12 months, so they have the full year.
They get the benefit every year.
You save some money when you do that, but you also get 4 free celebration items, and you get the Stampin' Reward. So if you really want to get the best deal, that is the best deal on the paper pumpkin.
It's the best all around. The next way to celebrate is to purchase. For every $50 before tax and shipping you spend on normal catalog products, you get to pick a free item out of the Celebration catalog. Do we have one just for that?
No, we just have the host.
Okay. And if you decide you want to put an even bigger order or get a workshop order with a bunch of friends and that order totals over $300, you will get the Scenic Garden stamp set for free in addition to your other celebration rewards, in addition to your Stampin' rewards. If you go up to $450, that's in addition, then you get a 150% off item. And these are all in addition to, not just one or the other. This is what makes celebration such a wonderful time. Another and probably the best way to celebrate is to join Tami or my teams. Right now, you can spend $129. You will get...
One second, because that one's, for some reason, I can't find that one. So let's make sure we put that... Go ahead, you keep talking, and
for $129, you get $175 worth of product of your choice, plus either the white or the boho blue. There we go. Or the boho blue
square.
Mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. These are the best savings If you choose to get the mini, I'm just call it. If you're just gonna get the mini, that's all I'm calling it right now. Either white or boho blue, you can save up to $135. If you choose not to get the mini and spend $99 and get $175 worth of product, that's a little over $95 that you are saving. And you don't have to sell. You can get your product, hang out in the Facebook groups of Tami and or myself, and join the fun that we have there.
We want to join our Stampin' group because that's the most fun.
And you will effectively get to remain a demonstrator until the end of July.
Which means you get the discount.
And you get the discount. And if you then happen to spend $300 during that time frame, in addition to your starter kit, you get to stay another 3 months. And it goes on from there and there and there.
And Sue has a question here. She would like to know if she can view the Celebration catalogs online because she does not have one yet. Yes, you can at either craftystampin.com or stampwithtami.com. Yep. And while you're there, hit the request a catalog button so you can get your hard copy because we know you want that hard copy in your hot little hands.
Yes. We both have a catalog page that'll list all the catalogs. You can download the catalogs.
View online, shop online.
Lots of options there.
Super
Stuff
easy.
That's not online. There's some secret stuff. There's some branded merchandise that I don't know if you've seen sweatshirts people wear. You can buy those.
Yeah, they're in the store.
The mugs that we've used.
They're in the store.
That sweatshirt's my favorite sweatshirt this winter. It is so warm and fuzzy. But I digress. So we're not on warm and fuzzy. We're on beachy.
Beachy. It's beachy. Well, warm. Warm and sandy. So welcome to the By the Bay suite.
I feel like this needs a theme song.
I know, definitely.
I like, what in the Beach Boys did they sing that was like?
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to the seaside.
I
know. Okay, so this is the stamp set that's part of the suite, Seaside Bay, and it is nice. I like the sketchy artwork on it because it's almost like realistic, and it has the matching die set that Linda is going to share with you because she always does something awesome with that.
So I tried to up my game here. So you can see almost every image on the stamp set has a matching die. So you can see those on a slightly different color. And then there are these dies over here, one of which is interactive. So a little clamshell.
That one's my favorite.
See the detail on it, and there's detail on all of these, are just the die themselves that you can then play up. What I also wanted to show, these two, so these three, piping?
I think they're sandlings or sandpipers.
Yeah. So these three are one stamp set. And the die is one.
I really like the sound effects.
One die. As is these three shells. But the thing with the pipers is there is a very thin piece of rubber that holds them all together. If you want to make sure when you're using this, you're going to line up your stamp with your die. After you've put the stamp on your block, take your die and put it over. Make sure your pipers are all in the right spot because it is very easy to, and I love that we can be malleable with our stamps and put them in different directions, but then they don't line up. So that is a tip when you are trying to line up a die that might be a little movable with your stamp set with your die, is to just check them before. But that is the bundle, Seaside Bay.
Super awesome. I saw Sherry say that was the first one she got out of the catalog. This was definitely top on my list.
Yes, mine too.
So that is the stamp set and the dies, and these are the fun,
gorgeous,
the flat back pearls. So they're flat and they're iridescent and they're just beautiful. And I think they go with a lot of different themes.
Yes.
And then there is the beautiful ribbon.
So that's balmy bay and white variegated ribbon, 1/2 inch.
I'm going to see if I can zoom in here just a hair so you guys can see a little better. There we go.
She got all these buttons,
but I don't know which one. There we go. There we go. See how it's ombre.
Yeah.
They call it variegated, right? But it's balmy blue.
Ombre is a cooler name than variegated.
Ombre is just fun to say.
Yeah.
Ombre. And then we have the paper. I saved the best for last.
These are awesome papers. And what's nice, it's one of our 6x6 packs, which is smaller, but you get more. There's actually more in here.
All right, so there's 6 by 6, as Linda just pointed out, and now I'm going to go backwards. 1, because I'm a lefty, and 2, because I just happen to be sitting on this side. But see that sheen? They call that something on the catalog.
It is pearl, is
Pearl.
what they're calling it.
Go.
And the colors in here are Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, White, Pearl, and Gold. Yeah, so the pearl's not a color as it is the sheen that's on.
And there's
a lot of
four of each page. So that's the foil.
Yeah.
There's foil on some and pearl on the other. I love this one. I love the waves.
I love all of them. They just, even if you weren't doing a beachy one, just that swoosh of colors with the gold.
This could go for a lot. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's more than just. I mean, this side is beachy, but the other side is. The other side could go for so many things. There's 4 of each sheet. I'm just kind of trying to skip ahead. I love these fish.
The spiral.
The spiral of the fish. That one's one of my
There's
faves.
2 of them with 2 background different colors.
Right. One's
so
Sahara
you kind of
Sand,
get
and
extra.
this one's mint macaron.
Yeah.
And then this one's got wood on the background. We've got a little foil on the front. Foil on the front.
Yeah, and this one you get the stripes of the pearl. Look at that.
I love this.
I love that.
I love that one. I'm going to circle back to that one later. And that one might be my favorite in the whole bag.
Yeah.
This one's got a little bit of that. I would say that's pearl. Like the
Yeah.
swirls are pearl.
Yeah.
And then we've got the mussels on the back. So pretty, right? And the colors just...
I love the colors.
There's the other fishies. So this
Yeah.
one's Sahara Sand. We got our little sand. We're going to call him a sanderling today.
Yeah. I used that for a lot of things.
Yeah, that is
so
a beautiful, the ripples.
I had to search to find a piece of that so
Okay.
I could do my sample for you all. So we're on our websites afterwards will be a blank copy of the DSP Sampler if you want to make your own. These are 3/4 of an inch and these are 1.5 inches because there's so many pieces of paper I had to show off. But this is always great to keep on your sides when you're trying to plan things.
All right, so I'm gonna go jump into making stuff.
Ooh.
I know we're always like, what should we do? Should we make something? Should we show you some ideas? But I think I'm gonna make something first, and then we'll share some ideas.
Cool.
So I've got just a piece of that pretty background paper with it's got a little sheen, got our pearl sheen on the front, and I'm gonna take it's a 6 by 6, and I'm actually just gonna cut 2 inches off of so to make it a 4 by 4.
She's got her notes.
No, I
have to do the same thing.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to cut 2 inches off this side. I'm not going to make it a 4 by 4. 2 inches off one side, and then on this side, and we will have a template for this after, so don't feel like you need to write it down. I'm going to just cut 1/8 off, so we've got 5 7/8. So it looks like this. When we're done, we've got this sheet is going to be our box, and then we're going to do something really cool with this sheet.
Ooh.
We're going to cut it up. I'm even going to double up here because designer paper you can do that with because it's really thin. And I'm going to make 4 little scraps of this
3 by 1.
leftover. Yep, so we'll circle back to that in a minute. Hang tight. Hang tight. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this since it's out already. I am going to score at 5/8. I need my glasses. I know I tried really hard to be cool, but sorry, the glasses need to come out. 5/8 on all 4 sides. Am I doing that? Yeah, 5/8. I go live and then I like totally.
Your brain leaves.
Yeah, totally. You get nervous.
Yeah. Well, you're also like you're focusing on this scene, that like focus, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be making a paper project here.
And then on the long side, I'm going to score at 2 5/8 and 3 1/4. Okay, this one is just a simple box, and I love it because it's easy, and I'm all about quick and easy. And you can do it with one piece of 6 by 6
Well, I like that you can use the smaller paper because
Yeah.
sometimes you want to make a bigger box. You got to use a big.
A lot of times we have the very faint line there.
Yeah.
I'll use that.
It's Patty saying how she likes this suite because it's versatile. She can use it for any kind of card, sympathy, birthday, you name it. And that's so true.
So true.
Masculine.
So I've just burnished. I'll zoom in just a hair here, just so you guys can see a little bit better now that I'm done with the paper cutter, because that kind of needed to be zoomed out. Okay, so then I'm gonna take some paper snips, and I'm gonna go ahead and snip each of these score lines on the edge just up to the score line, and I'm gonna dovetail them, which means I'm gonna make a tiny little V when I do that. I find that helps. So we're going to do that. There's 8 of them. I'm going to do that on all of those. Just on the sides, not the ones on the top.
This makes the folding and creating the box easier.
Yeah. I mean, you can just cut a straight line right up there if you want to, but I really feel like cutting the V, cutting the dovetail in there really makes it, when you put it together, I think it just folds nicer.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, all we need is love. All you need is love. Okay, so on each of these, let me make sure I do this right. Okay, on each of these, right, we are going to fold up like that. Let me make sure you guys can see. So I'm going to put, and I've got Seal Plus adhesive here. I'm going to put it on those 2 tabs.
Yes.
Definitely want the plus.
Plus is the extra strong one.
Yep. Yep. And then the middle.
You just got to decide which side you want
Yep.
as your bottom, which
Just
one's your top.
You choose which way you want to go, one way or the other, but you got to go one way.
Your
choice. Your
or
choice.
another.
I'm going to have that song stuck in my head now all day. Love a good earworm.
Yeah.
And then we've got a little hinged box that's going to, oops.
There we go.
So
cute.
Right? Quick, easy. But wait, there's more. There's more. So we've got our cute little hinged box.
You can't just have a box
It's
without something to put in it.
on the inside. And the first thing people ask, well, what would you put in that box? Well, let me show you.
Hence what we try not to eat while we're sitting here.
Exactly, because I can smell them. And I can't smell much. And my sense of smell has kind of gone since I had COVID last year. And now, but I can smell this. And it's really making me hungry. And these, I'm just going to use regular seal for these. So those strips, the 4 strips that I cut off in the beginning, when I cut off the 2-inch strip, which way should we put them? Oh, this is tough. We'll do 2 each.
Oh, there you go.
And so
everybody's happy.
Just wrap around.
Oh, and it fits perfectly.
Right. So you've got a whole sheet, no waste almost. So you had like just a tiny little bit. And these guys fit right in here. Right? So cute and adorable.
This takes the calories away.
Mm-hmm.
If you dress up your candy, it no longer has calories.
I agree. If you can find a way to put some stamping product on it, no calories.
The effort you also took in creating it now makes it negative calories. It's a win-win.
What do you guys think? Quick and easy box, no calories. Cute little Hershey nuggets, great little pick-me-up for somebody or some, to give with your gift.
Cute.
Just to leave on your coworker's desk to say, I love you, man. I'm sorry that I'm working from home today and you're on your own. So 4 fit in that little box. And
super cute.
Through the magic of video, I have a couple here made and ready.
Adorable.
So all done. You are the pearl, and these are cut from the die set, and these are the flat back pearls.
So cute.
And then I love that you also have inside here negative calories. Sherry says. And then, you know, you got your 4 little chocolates inside, but you got a cute little design on the inside. So there's one. And here's another.
I love
That's
these.
Little swirly, right? You could make these so quick and easy. So it's something you could make a whole bunch
cute.
of. Valentine's Day, you can change up the paper for Valentine's Day and make your cute little chocolates for the grands, for the class, for the whatever you got going on. For the town hall meeting, whatever you're doing.
Walking to the town hall meeting. Trying to get my permit passed.
You want to butter them up.
Chocolate.
Here, have a chocolate. This one, I like that little wood design of the paper.
Yeah.
So I use that one. And then I've got this was the sheen on the inside. Okay, so that is the first project. And then I'm going to let Linda take it away with some more ideas. So
I
we have
got
a bunch of ideas.
Samples. Some cute little samples. So, you know, it's just, they're all serene. They're all just so pretty. I just love them all. You know, and this one, they just cut along the edge of the contours of the paper. Just super, super. Tammy's hungry.
My stomach is growling. I don't know if you guys can hear that
Like,
from here.
Lunchtime.
That is the
Oh,
the disadvantage of we're on Eastern Standard Time,
Yeah,
so
it's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime, and my stomach knows it.
Hold on. Mine get closed up for photo reasons.
Same.
So I gotta unseal them. Again, I got one more. This one's the. Oh no, hold on. So here's one that uses that fun little die that moves. Super cute. Super, super cute. All right, and this is one.
Sherry says, "Eat the nugget."
Eat the nugget. And then here's a cute little like 3-way opening.
I love it. I like the fun folds.
Yeah. So
I
simple
like
but gorgeous and really just sort of, you know, stands out. The Tammy's got more.
All right, so I was stamping away with this. We decided a little while ago that we wanted to do a whole episode on this, so I was like, oh, yes. Again, as I said, like Sherry, this was the first one that I got out of the catalog, and I couldn't wait to play with it. So this was kind of the first thing that I came up with out of it, and this is a slim line, and I just used Stampin' Blend markers on it for the background.
Did you cut out the bird?
And the bird is cut out from the designer paper.
Awesome idea.
I stamped him so he has legs, and then the designer paper matches the stamp. And I didn't use the die because I wanted them cut tight. I didn't want a border around them. And then those are from the waves dies.
I only just now, and you've already shown these to me, that it was the die, the paper, and not a stamp that you colored.
So then I've got you're always looking for uses for that scrap paper that's left over of your designer paper. You hate to throw it out because it's so pretty. And here is a great use for it. Just cut some random circles, and then in the background, I used the seashells folder.
Oh, nice.
The folder from the hybrid folder die. And just a quick and easy one, but using up some of those scraps, that's a great way to go. And this was another simple one. Just using the Muscles Shell Designer Series paper, and then I cut a couple out to pop up there.
Yeah. And the sheen on some of them is just so pretty.
It's really cool. It really jumps out at
And it looks like the sheen that's on the mussels, you know, when you open them up.
And then I have a double Z-fold.
Love it.
And this one's, again, fairly easy. I'll have instructions for these over the next few days, all on my blog. And I have a couple. These two I have instructions for. Today, I'll have these up today, but this one will be coming. So again, it's an easy one, but I kept the scene going here. This was the edgelet.
Yep.
I cut it out of crumb cake, and then I just kind of had it roll right across all 3 panels.
Here. You can make your little beach scene.
And then I really loved this fish paper. So the fish paper upside down. The fish paper was fun, so I kind of played with it. We had 2 different colors. One, these 2 are done with the mint macaron splatters in the background, and this one has the Sahara sand. So here I did a triple time using the rectangle dies, stitched rectangle dies. And then, you know, the fish are just kind of swirling into the middle. And then these 2, I use the fold, you know, the die that folds up for that one. These 2 are easel cards.
Nice.
So they kind of just pop up just for a quick, easy, fun fold on those. Oh, and wait, no,
there's
more. I'll bring this one in while I've got
the swirl,
because it's the same designer series paper. Just sharing some more because I really liked that designer series paper. And this one has some have some buddies. These are angled gatefold cards.
Cool.
So I have a template for that on the blog too, and I'll get these instructions out as well.
With the belly band.
And they get, so I use the seashell folder on the inside because I found this suite pairs really well with almost, I think, all of our nautical themed bundles and stamp sets. And I'll share that again in a minute. I'll just kind of share. I did the same thing on the inside here, but I added a crab. And then here, same.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Just
it
a little
so
something.
Good.
And then if you wanted to put something on here, you could layer it. You know, like you could layer more on top there, and still have that textured folder in there. All right, but there's more.
There's more.
Okay, so now I said I really liked that fishy designer series paper.
Fishy.
It's a toss up for me which one I like the most. It's between the fishies, the gold fishies that swirl around in the circle, and this one.
Yeah.
This one I feel like you've got water, beach, sand, and I love it.
Yep.
And so I have a few cards that
Look at how those all look with that. That's so awesome.
So this one was made with the stamp set. This was a pop-out swing card. This is one of the first ones I made with the new stuff. I did a pop-out swing series.
So
and that's got this paper on the front. But these two, I paired the paper and with some other dies that we have. So this was the lighthouse and the lighthouse die set in the catalog.
Hold on. She's been tricky. Do we know how wide the paper is and what she did?
Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. Do you guys see it? The lighthouse covers the seam.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Sneaky. Yeah, because it's longer than 6 inches, right?
So cool.
The lighthouse covers the seam there, so you don't see it, and that's from the lighthouse dies. And then I took some vellum.
I love it more now.
And added it there.
Oh, and you use the corrugated metallic.
If you can see that on the background, it's textured shimmer. I think.
Shimmer.
And then this one I just posted. Yes. This one I used the brand new On the Ocean set for the dies for the waves and the I love that ship.
That so
ship
cool.
is just, and this one is
the pop-outs.
This one's a pop-out.
Love it.
So I've got the different papers on the inside, but it pairs so well with our other nautical themed that you could use the paper and the sets and even the pieces with it with other pieces, and they really go together.
This is in the main catalog, the lighthouse?
Yes, the lighthouse dies are in the main catalog.
Yeah.
And I believe the seagulls came from the waves dies. I will have, these two I have instructions for already, and this one I'll have.
Upcoming.
Yeah, these were some this one I just posted a couple of days ago, and this one's one of my first for the mini catalogs.
Cute.
So that is our ideas for our By the Bay suite.
I wish there was a better song. I need a By the Bay song.
Yes, I got Sitting by the Dock of the Bay stuck in my head. Now I got a little Otis Redding.
It's not doing it for me.
No, that's not doing it.
No, I need a bass
song.
I
feel like it needs to be a little happier.
I'm like trying to think of one.
That one's a little I need something a little happier.
Yeah.
So just sharing a whole bunch of
I'll get home
bunch
and
of stuff here. What do you guys think? Which ones do you think are your favorites? We will post these up on our blogs. We'll have them up probably within the hour.
Yeah. However long it takes me to get home.
I will have instructions for the ones that I don't already have instructions for. I will have within the next week. I'll stay tuned. Stay tuned to my blog, and I'll have them out for you guys. So yeah, I know, right? It's just a wow. Everything is just a wow with this bundle, and this is the By the Bay suite that we shared today from the mini catalog, January to April Stampin' Up mini catalog.
Yep.
Oh, I'm glad you guys like it all. Love it. The ship is the winner. The ship got most of the love.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was great seeing everybody. We will be back next week, we hope. We think we have something really cool to share next week, too. So stay tuned, and we will confirm that.
I know, yeah.
And if for some reason it doesn't work out, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah. But I think we'll be back next week, so we'll let you know. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for joining us.
Bye, everybody.